Hello, welcome back to The Truth Is Out There. In today's video, we're going to talk about the death penalty again. Only this time we are going to discuss the botched lethal injection attempts. Just like last time, I have my notes, and I am going to read from it. I hope that's okay. Alabama death row prisoner Doyle Ham survived a botched execution attempt. In 2018, after 2.5 hours of unsuccessful attempts to send an intravenous line, he finally died in 2021 due to the cancer he was suffering from. They were warned that due to his failing health and past drug use, that they likely wouldn't get a line in. Just let that sink in for a minute. Hancourt, a lawyer, said in a statement that if prisoner officials continued, he would have suffered an agonizing and painful death. They stayed his execution due to the 8th Amendment ban on cruel and unusual punishment. Ham was a third person to survive. He was the third person to survive the lethal injection. And that's just a little bit of information about it and about him and his crime. In 2009, Othello Romel. He was punctured 18 times. A new date was set for March 16th, 2022. But instead, he died in 2020. So, in my last video, I stated that the lethal injection, not the lethal injection, that the death penalty should be legal in all 50 states. But there needs to be, it needs to be better given out. It needs to be a sentence that is given out better, so that there's no one getting sentenced when they don't deserve it. In addition, I think I should add that if they're going to sentence someone to the death penalty, then that line of communication needs to be opened. It needs to stay opened. 18 times. That shouldn't be a thing. And in Ham's case, they were told that they weren't going to get a line in intravenously, and no one listened, and they continued, and to the point where a lawyer was able to get his execution stayed. So they need to work on the effectiveness of the death penalty. No, not the effectiveness per se, but They need to make sure something's going to work the first time, so they're not trying it 18, 20, 22 times later, so that executions aren't being stayed because of cruel and unusual punishment and the 18th Amendment. So there you have it. The cases of botched lethal injection. You have names and you have dates should you like to dig a little bit deeper and do your own research. And that's it for this video.